Greece is facing its longest heat wave on record as temperatures in the south approach 45 degrees Celsius. That's 113 degrees Fahrenheit. The country's National Weather Institute says the current heat wave will last around 16 days. Temperatures reached 40 degrees on Friday in Athens after a week of strong winds fanned devastating wildfires. Authorities have warned the public to stay indoors, and tourist sites like the Acropolis have been closed.
For thousands of vacationers, a stay on roads turns into a nightmare as they're forced to flee a wildfire burning out of control. With flames blocking roads, many have to escape on foot to safer places. They receive emergency lodgings in schools, gyms, and even aboard passenger ferries. Coast Guard vessels and private ships rescue thousands of people who couldn't reach safety over land. With temperatures over 40 degrees Celsius and strong winds, firefighters have been facing a tough battle. Officials say it could take several more days to contain the blaze. In Athens, tourists line up for a different reason: a slow march up the steps of the Acropolis during Greece's hottest weekend in 50 years.
He's good. He has a fan, mist, food. Oh my God, the milk!
Even though it's already 36 degrees by 9:30 a.m., the line here is longer than usual. Visitors are in a hurry to get in before it's closed for the hottest part of the day.
Getting enough water where we can survive. I mean, it's quite a line, and I'm sure it's going to be worth it at the end.
I just threw up, and I'm trying to collect myself again, and waiting to see this. I've wanted to see this my entire life. I hope I can make it.
Like in many other popular sites across the country, the closures are meant to deal with the brutal heat. In roads and other places affected by forest fires, more drastic measures are necessary. As the heat wave comes closer to becoming the longest on record in Greece, the misery for locals and visitors keeps dragging on.
I'm joined now from Athens by DW correspondent Sofia Kleftaki. Sofia, meteorologists say Greece is set to experience its longest heat wave ever. What more can you tell us?
Yes, there are some difficult days ahead indeed as this heat wave is ongoing. So according to the weather forecast, this weekend risks being the hottest registered in July in the past 50 years. So temperatures up to 45 degrees are expected in the next days, not only in Athens, but in general in the country. And this heat wave is expected to continue until the end of next week and probably also until the end of this month. As we speak right now, it's 5 p.m. in Athens. It's 39 degrees. Someone is literally melting outside. And I don't know if you can see the building behind me. Everywhere you have lowered awnings. You have everything is shut down, windows closed. There's no one on the street. So people try being inside at some air-conditioned place or at some beach if possible.
Most severe heat wave in the last half century. What actions is the government taking, and is there concern that these kinds of seasonal temperatures might become the new normal?
The Greek authorities are taking precautionary measures for the moment to face this heat wave. So they're closing off main roads and taking emergency traffic measures and bans as part of firefighting and prevention operations. The government also advised people to work from home when and where this is possible and not to go out unnecessarily. Also, key tourism sites, as you mentioned already, the Acropolis is closed and will stay closed during the hottest hours of the day. And we do not know at this moment how long this will be the situation and if this will be the new normal. Also, a few days ago, 4 public parks in Athens, they shut down, they closed, and we don't know for how long they will be closed. And this is very important because what about animals? What about homeless people? It's not just people having the privilege of an air conditioner.
What's the latest on the wildfires that have been raging throughout the country?
Well, the situation in Attica region nearby the capital Athens is more or less under control. But right now, the ongoing fire on the island of Rhodes is extremely difficult, as reported by Greek television ER, after the evacuations of settlements. The evacuation of a monastery was also achieved, and which the trapped firefighters and the commander of the fire brigade remained until 3 in the afternoon, Greek time, in their attempt to convince the nuns to leave the monastery. And in addition to the Greek forces, we had 32 firefighters from Slovakia and 30 fire trucks with their crew from Romania, as well as 25 firefighters from Thessaloniki. They're operating now on the spot. So the firefighters are working day and night. Yes.
Sophia Kleftaki in Athens, many, many thanks. Try to stay cool.